Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel GH247 News, wherever you are around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again to Nigeria. Yes, back to Nigeria. From South Africa, we're going straight to Nigeria. Welcome on board flight number GH247 to Nigeria. Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos State, Nigeria. We are landing right there, right now. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me hear from you in the comment section on all that we are about to say right here. My brothers and sisters in Nigeria, come over here. Let's go. Let's get started. Just take a look at your own international airport at Lagos. Lagos State International Airport in a mess. And let me say this straight away. This is a typical example of how entire Nigeria look like. You see, when a visitor comes to your home, your first impression in your home is your sitting room. Anyone that visits you, once the person enters your gate and you are welcoming the person, if it's Africa, let's say Africa, most houses are walled. From the entrance of your gate, if it's in a mess, so would your rooms be. For those of you that don't have a compound, you are living in maybe a condo or flight, your first place of impression is your sitting room. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians' first place of impression, first impression that matters most, is the international airport. Every visitor, every foreigner, every tourist that visits Nigeria will first and foremost land at the airport. The video I'm about to show you right now, a flight from abroad arrived in Nigeria and there was no electricity. The flight had to be redirected back to Accra, Ghana, to wait in Accra, Ghana, pending when the light will be switched on or the light will come on at the airport in Lagos. The passengers were redirected the flight to Accra, Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour 30, another 45-minute flight from Lagos, Nigeria to Accra, Ghana. And they will have to wait another 1 hour 30 minutes before the signal for them to return to Lagos to land. And even as they landed, the facilities at the airport, the washrooms were in a mess. I will not say much. I want you to watch this video and I'll be back to conclude. Because Nigeria, you can claim giant in population. I keep saying this. Giant in population, that is all. Nothing else. I don't know who is in charge of that nation called Nigeria. I don't know whether laws are working or not. I don't know whether there are people, there are institutions who is in charge of aviation in Nigeria. How? Just watch this by yourself. Watch this.
Look, when I know this thing where they roll me bag come outside, my bag never come outside. And to top it all off, they don't carry lights. this one na solar light, they don't carry lights. So all the countries where I don't go, I never said they carry light for airports. Nigeria, nice one. My bag never come. Now I don't feel go house, I don't feel go chop food. I just day. And it's not just me. There's a lot of other people who have this same issue. Nobody's telling us anything. There's nobody to ask. It's a reminder, say, welcome back to Nigeria. Country where we see everything. See how the place just be. Anyway, now they update with that.
It's a shame.
The thing is not even moving anymore. It's no more moving. So what do we do? I've asked one of the people here. They said that it will start again. When will it start? They don't know. If the people working here don't know, who am I?
International flight
now before I know the airport.
In the year 2026, people go to the airport.
I go speak up and see face. So I quick verse.
Everyone.
Anyway, now
on our way to Lagos,
what do you have for us?
As Madam, we are approaching Lagos,
do this. Yes,
like I always do,
is unkept.
I peeped
ordinary electricity
of the plane window.
What about?
I noticed that the city was in darkness.
What about using solar panels?
Other passengers on board noticed the same thing.
And then
we
when
were
they finally return, the toilet
Few minutes afterwards,
everything was in a mess. Just imagine.
The cabin crew announced that it was impossible for us to land at Lagos International Airport. So our plane was redirected to Ghana International Airport. There we landed and we were not allowed to exit the plane. After waiting for about 1 hour 30 minutes, signal came from Lagos that light has been restored at Lagos Airport. We took off once again. After 45 minutes flight or thereabouts, we then eventually landed at Lagos International Airport. We all heaved a sigh of relief because we landed safely. But don't forget that that flight was scheduled to arrive at 8:30, originally scheduled to arrive at 8:30 or 8:15 p.m. But by the time we were through, it was already after 11 p.m. on that day. So when we approached the immigration officers, when we approached them for passport control, in fact, a good number of them were begging for money. What you hear them say, Oga, waiting you get for us now. Welcome, sir, waiting you get for us now. Give us something now. That made me uncomfortable because when you go to many other international airports, you don't hear or you don't see immigration officers beg for money. After leaving this immigration officers area, a lot of us were pressed. We wanted to use the toilets. What I saw that day shocked me. Man, all the toilets inside that airport, none was functional. The doors cannot even get closed. So when I eventually pushed the door open, when I looked inside, the smell alone will drive you away. When I looked inside the toilet seats, the toilets, it was filled up with unflushed excrements, unflushed human waste.
I'm very happy that these are Nigerians speaking.
I ran out of that toilet. I tried the next one. It was filled with unflushed urine, human waste. In Dutch, we call it stool or caca. In African Pidgin English, they call it shit. The thing is, that excrements there has been there for days. Flies everywhere. All these dark small flies. Man, I ran out. But what made me sad on that day was there were women who could not control their urine or who were having running stomach. So they wanted to use the toilets no matter the condition. Few of them went in there. Man, I felt so bad. Even the smell coming out of the toilet area will make you uncomfortable. I began to think to myself, I said, does it mean that this Lagos airport does not have good management, or the people managing this airport were not aware that the toilets are in that horrible condition? What would tourists, visitors who go to that toilet area think about Nigeria? Man, it was embarrassing. So when we eventually left the airport on our way to our home, The whole Ikeja was in darkness. You cannot even see the face of your brother, your friend. You cannot everywhere. The whole place was
that
in darkness.
I love about my people is that when something is going wrong like this, Ghanaians are not violent by nature. Ghanaians, they will protest until the government responds, until whoever that is in charge. Is there anything like a minister of aviation in Nigeria?
Immigration officers. In fact, all
if this was Ghana,
anyone that is working, the people that weigh the food, where your luggage, everybody wanted money.
It cannot even happen.
They want to extort.
It cannot be said.
Even I remember
that Ghana's airport will go
as I was filling my form, a lady that helped me, that borrowed me
it cannot happen
to fill my form.
Listen,
after filling my form, she began to ask me for money.
The chief executive officer, CEO, or the managing director of Ghana Airport Company,
or you
during Christmas festivities, even became a news. A Christmas tree that is worth less than $100,000.
Disgusting and irritating. If me as a Nigerian can feel like this, imagine how foreigners are feeling. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You people begging. Jesus. It all started from this Enugu airport too. The lady, just to check my bag, she said, bless us. I was like, which one is bless us again? I should do weekend for them. We settled down and finished. As I got to Lagos, everybody bless me, as if that is their common terminology. That is the common slang they use. Like, they have a uniform slang. Bless me. Am I God that will give you, that will bless you? Right before me, a man gave this lady 6,000 naira for them to share. These people are making a hell of money. Oh. This is just one person. And thousands of people troop into that Murtala Mohammed airport every day. Imagine how much these people are making. Even in a week, they can make more than their salary. Okay, when I got to the custom officer to check me, he asked me how much was in my bag. I told him I had $2,000 in my bag. He's like, are you sure? That if he should check and it's more than that or anything. That was when I remembered I had extra change. Like I had $1, $10 and $20. Right? He now said, could you believe what this man said? I should give him the dollars, the $1 and the $20. I should carry the $1 and give him. I had $1, like 10 of it. Money that I put, if I need to buy water, I will use. You're not telling me I should give you. What, like, it's too...
One of, or if not the most frustrating place on planet Earth, has got to be Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos, Nigeria. That airport is frustrating as hell. It's like they fill that place with people that are just there to frustrate your life. Every single opportunity they want to get money out of you. I saw a video this morning of a guy that was crashing out. And in my mind, I'm like, he must be justified in his crash out. Because somebody there must have frustrated this guy for him to crash out that bike. He was flinging chairs. Every time I've been at that airport, not once I've ever had a smooth ride. Not once. The last 2 times I flew into Nigeria, I noticed a sign that says, we do not tolerate bribery and corruption. If this ever occurs, please contact this number. We're going to crush it. And right under that is the immigration guy asking for bribe. Make it make sense. It's frustrating. Make it make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Every single stage of that airport is somebody trying to frustrate you and get money out of you. And it's like, how is this just allowed to just rampantly just happen? It does not make sense at all. Even one of the times I was living in the country, because I came to the country with I'm a coffee maker with a small cup. But it's just standard stuff. No restriction. On the way out, I've gone through the security check, scanned on my bags, whatever the case might be. I'm about to go board the plane and I notice another security station before you board the plane. I'm like, how does this make sense? And then here's this woman saying that, oh, you're not allowed to take this cup back with you. I'm like, but I brought this cup into the country. Telling me I can't take this cup back out with me. How does that make sense? She was like, oh no, you can't, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to leave it. Or, you know what I mean? Said to us. And I was like, wait, I have to then give you money. I have to bribe you now for me to take my property back with me. Now you're bugging. There hasn't been a single time. That airport is frustrating. Even when I went to go drop my partner at the airport because she was leaving early, fight broke out because of the same shit. Somebody just wants to, you know what I mean? Just wants bribe. And you just want to frustrate. Frustrating citizens of the country. Does not make sense. Every ounce of that airport is built to frustrate you.
Charlie, Petite, good evening. You no go see me, but wetin dey make me sad like this? You see, this my country called Nigeria. We are a fair country, including citizens, including government, including everybody, even the animal. All of us don't fake. Like we are fake. We are a failure. Like tell me, all of us have shifted our attention from bad government. We have shifted our attention from rally. We have shifted our attention from how will I put this? From Kitty and he said from protesting, from protest. We don't shift and come to bread issue. Now you go see all Nigeria now bread. For my FYP now, this bread it can last for 9 months. This bread it can last for 2 years. Are we serious at all in Nigeria? We are now dragging CEO of bread, like all this bread CEO, all this bread company. You see what they happen in Nigeria now?
Nigeria is not the giant of Africa. There, I said it. Arrest me now. Nigeria is not the giant of Africa. Maybe at some point we were. I don't know. We might be the giant in population, but hell, anybody can give birth. It's free from God. We might be the giant in banter and groove. We might be the giant in pomposity. Yeah, I agree. We might be the giant in intellect, because when we travel and we are put in countries that work, the way we do well so fast makes me understand that if the right Nigerian was in government, we truly would have maintained the name giant of Africa. But in terms of infrastructure, in terms of development, in terms of countries that work, Nigeria is not the giant of Africa. I can understand the anger from other African countries. Imagine when you know that you're better than somebody. When you look at your country, you know your country is better. And the person is every day coming online telling you that they're better than you. It's going to make you angry. And at this point, Nigerians need to begin to tell themselves the truth. Now, we might have been the giants at some point. It is not our fault that our government is useless. It's not our fault. But this is the time for us to stop bragging and claiming we better pass everybody, we're the giant, and begin to look deeper to see how can we reclaim our past glory. How can we be better as a people? I've been to 5 African countries this year. Okay, I think 1 last year and this year 4. Tanzania, Ghana, South Africa, Morocco. I can categorically tell you, Nigeria, no giants past these countries. Is it just the things that they can do that we cannot? You know, I'm in the digital space. There are so many opportunities that are closed off to Nigeria, and I thought it was closed off to the whole of Africa. No, these other African countries can access these platforms. Nigeria is blocked out. I am currently in an African country. Look at it. Currently in an African country. If you understand how beautiful, people are saying heaven, this place is, and then the people are so kind, are so respectful, are so beautifully spirited. Even when they are giving service to you, you can feel their genuineness of spirit. Most times you are in Nigeria, the person that is serving you, the pomposity, the arrogance, the I better pass you nature of them is appalling to see.
The man was forced and asked to resign for spending such an amount of money on a Christmas tree. So you can imagine if the toilets or the washrooms at the airport to be in this mess that these people are complaining about. Too bad. Nigerians, hear me out. You have a great opportunity next year to vote. You have great opportunity next year to elect new leaders. Be wise. Be smart. Be wise and be smart. As a matter of fact, if I were a Nigerian and I have the opportunity to vote, I will make sure that no individual person wins a complete majority in Nigerian Senate. so that the government will not just be doing what pleases them. No. When the government decides to do something, the opposition have part of the how do you call it? In Senate, when it's time to vote, they can oppose some of the things that the government will try to implement if that will not favor the masses. Nigeria now need a split Senate. Nigeria need a low-level-headed man at the presidency. Asorok. Let me not say much. That is Nigeria's story. We'll be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. See you when you see me. Shalom and peace.